تتمارس عندكم التلفزيون.
From Australia. Happy to be with you here today for this semi-final clash between Egypt and the host nation Madagascar. Thank you to everyone who is streaming this game through the official FIBA YouTube channel. We'd love to have you participating in the chat for the game tonight through the live chat box. And remember to go ahead and like and subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel and let us know who you are going for. So here we go, off the tip. The Malagasy in the red and Egypt in the white. So Malagasy with the first possession. 3-point attempt straight away. Beautiful start for Malagasy, number 8. Tiana. 3 points straight away. Big start from Malagasy. Here's El Alfi going one-on-one. So hello to everyone already in the chat tonight. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who you're going for. We've already got some fans from Egypt in the chat. I'm sure we've got plenty of fans from Madagascar, the host nation, as well. The number 8, El Alfi, at the line for 2. Definitely one to watch. Makes the second. Yana El Alfi has been an outstanding athlete during this tournament and definitely in contention for tournament MVP. Nice 2-point jumper and offensive rebound and a foul. The Malagasy coming out aggressive so far in this game. And makes the first. And gets the shooter's roll for the second. Number 2, Rakutbe, putting Madagascar to a 5-1 lead very early in this semi-final contest. Alfie, it looks like she's finding Salman down low. Salman goes with the left-hand hook bank. And number 8, El Alfi, and 0-0, Yana Salman, another outstanding performer for this Egyptian team this tournament, averaging 13 points and 10 rebounds. They've shown how well those two work off each other as the primary post players in this Egyptian team. And it's also good to see that the venue is packed to the brim, as we saw in a very, very exciting quarterfinal last night, or yesterday I should say, against Tanzania, where Madagascar managed to win by 3 points in the dying seconds of the game. If you haven't caught that game yet, I highly recommend it. It is a thriller. But also one of the highlights from that game being the dedicated home crowd, as you can see in the background. You can probably hear a lot of the crowd as well, including those iconic vuvuzelas. We were talking about yesterday how they were actually banned from a couple of soccer tournaments in the past. Oh, an unforced error by the Malagasy, so it'll be Egyptian ball. FIBA finds a shooter, long, that's quite short. Here come the Malagasy on transition. Pull up three. Well, that's way too long. It's going to go back to with Egypt. Oh, and a nice little give and go. Well, not so much a give and go. I should say it was a nice curl cut. Right hand finish on the left hand side by, I'm not too sure what the player's number was there. Oh, big foul. Lots of heavy contact there, but for all the ballers out there, would you rather give an open layup or would you rather make them earn it from the free throw line? I know what I'd be doing. You got to make them earn it from the charity stripe. So it looks like the Malagasy are already shooting a much better free throw percentage than they have in the past. Coming into this game, they're only averaging 44% from the free throw line. Nice easy bucket for Egypt. Tours are locked up, 7-7. Egypt going with their half-court trap. Managed to force a turnover. Here they come on transition now. Ooh, and a heavy collision under the basket. It looks like number 9, Radwan, seems to have shaken it off and seems to be okay. And still continuing with that half-court trap, Egypt, but the Malagasy seem to break it for an easy 2. Kutbe, I think, again there with a nice little bucket. Oh, big finish from the Egyptian team with the reply. Malagasy looking to explore again. Oh, almost with that nice 1-2 combination, but the Egyptian team just had a hand to it. Another 3 ball for the Malagasy. It's good again. Wow. Kutbe wearing number 2 for the Malagasy. She has been on fire today. I'm guessing this team has had some serious shooting practice in the last 24 hours because it's showing. Free ball. And it's good again! Wow! This time it's Rosusson. Rosusson. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please, in the chat box on YouTube, give me some tips about how to pronounce the players' names correctly so I can do them in their representative countries the respect. But otherwise I will do my best. Turnover. And it was Rosusson, number 10 from the Malagasy, who scored that big 3-point bucket yesterday against Tanzania to ensure her team got here in the semi-final today. And again, right down the middle. Just on cue as we were singing her praises. Here comes, and it's a foul. Radwan from the Egyptian team drawing the foul. Guessing it's going to be 2. We've got some fans for number 33 on the Egyptian team in the chat box. Tamari Ibrahim is also one of the outstanding players for this Egyptian team. Radwan perhaps feeling the pressure of this semi-final and playing against the opposition's home crowd. As she misses both, the Malagasy secure the defensive rebound. And their scoring just continues. Rukutbe again on a mission. I'm expecting the Egyptian team to perhaps call a timeout here. The Malagasy, 19 points already in this quarter, and we haven't even played 5 full minutes. The Egyptian team are going to have to lock down hard on defense to stop this scoring. Egypt still with a healthy 11 points themselves. But the Malagasy, their shooting percentage has been outstanding so far. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to keep it up for the full 4 quarters, considering the pressure of being semi-finals, considering the fatigue that both of these teams must be feeling by now in this tournament. And in our YouTube live chat, there's also a poll for all of you fans out there, giving you an opportunity to think you're going to win this game. And as the poll stands, 63% think Madagascar are going to win this semi-final. There might still be a chance to vote in the poll, so if you're an Egyptian fans, go ahead and vote. FIBA just having a bit of trouble. Now she's calling for Khan back in the half-court offense. Egypt looking for their bigs, but finds the left-hand layup instead. Beautiful offensive rebound. But El Alfi, it's just stopped under the bucket. Here come the Malagasy on transition. A little bit of a fumble underneath, I think, but it looks like a foul will be called against Egypt. Be interesting to see what changes to the defense Egypt are going to make after that timeout here. Looks like they're at the moment just in a typical man-to-man. Or maybe it was a tactical timeout just to stop the Malagasy momentum in this game so far. Two-point attempt, no good. Radwan there with the defensive rebound. And fumbles. Looks like it's going to come off the Malagasy foot. Egypt to maintain possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock. And while we're waiting for subs to come in, it's a good time to mention to everyone to go check out Next Gen Hoops. which is an official FIBA outlet on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram designed to showcase all of the up-and-coming talent from around the world. So all the highlights from these types of tournaments like the Africa Championships. I know there's a European Championship happening at the moment. We recently had the World Cup, Under-17 World Cup last month. You can find it all there. Oh, a little bit too long. Right idea, I think El Alfu says. Egyptian team will certainly be looking to go to her for their main source of scoring, but by this stage of the tournament there's a good chance that a lot of the teams have already got it scouted, so her task might be a little bit more difficult. And a great defensive stop. So Egypt really need a score here to try and get some momentum back in this game in their favour. Oh, nice fake and drive on the left. Oh, but the defense is there with a big block. And a foul. Huge block. It was number 8, Rahatiana. Apologies, I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong. However, the same player had a couple of big blocks against Tanzania yesterday. And the first shot is good. Who you're seeing Rosuson on the line right now. And makes both. Wow, she is Eye of the Tiger focused today. Now the Malagasy already performing really well both ends of the court so far compared to yesterday's game. Ooh, a little bit too zealous there with the defense. Now I think the Malagasy are perhaps over the limit on team fouls, that being their 5th. So every foul from now on. Going to the free throw. Egypt will go to the free throw line. That will give them a good chance to cut down this 10-point deficit before quarter time. And makes it both. Egypt definitely needed that. Nice left-hand drive with a right-hand little floater, no good. Egypt with a defensive rebound. Oh, and it counts, and 1. That's got to spark some excitement from the Egyptian team. Number 32, Ibrahim. Ready to make this 3-point play. Oh, there you go. Better practice your technique, girl. Get this shot. There we go. Free throw routine is super important. As I mentioned before, coming into this game, both teams had very low free throw percentages, but with high stakes games like semi-finals, free throws are everything. And thanks for everyone so far participating in our live chat. We'd love to know where you're... Oh, nice left hand as well. We'd love to know where you're watching from today. Thank you so much for all your questions and comments and compliments so far. I do appreciate the comment. Instead of using the family name, we can use the first name. You know what? That's a great tip. I might have to resort to that to make sure I'm at least pronouncing one of the players' names right. However, I think sometimes some of the players' first names can be just as tricky to pronounce as the surname, so I'll do my best. technical difficulty, and it looks like a lot has happened in the period that we didn't have any visual feed. With Egypt now taking the lead for the first time in this game, 22 to 21, and a minute 23 to play in this first quarter. Thank you for staying with us while we work through the technical difficulties. Probably a good opportunity to tell you all about the official FIBA webpage for this tournament. They have live stats and box scores, so sometimes if it cuts out or if the graphics for the scoreboard disappear from the screen, you can head to the website and you'll be able to see a live play-by-play and a live box score up on the website, so that can be helpful too. In the meantime, it looks like we have Yana Ahmed, number 15, for 2 free throws. Oh, unforced error there for Madagascar. A little bit of a miscommunication. Both teams just need to keep their cool in this last 55 seconds of the quarter. Each team on 5 team fouls, so they can't afford to foul. Nice pass inside. But as we were saying, neither team can afford to foul. They're both over the team foul limit. And any time there's a foul from now on, each team is going to have the bonus 2. Which it looks like in a game like this game, every free throw is going to be super important. El Alfie makes the first. And the second is just short. Great contest under the bucket. Coupe with the defensive rebound and ensuring Malagasy get the possession after the jump ball call. Another unforced error here by the Malagasy. Interesting to see how many turnovers each team has after this quarter. Let's have a check. Oh, right down the left too. Easy. And an N1 play. Malagasy just getting a little bit frayed around the edges here. With some sloppy turnovers. And some cheap fouls. Ibrahim with a second 3-point play of the game. Good ball rotation from the Malagasy. Egypt really packing it into the key, making them take that long 2, but that's well short. And a 3-point, nope. Gonna fake and drive. Not quite with the right hand there in the middle. Last 3 seconds to go. They've got to put it up or draw a foul. Oh, and I think a foul is called. 15, Yana Ahmed. Bailing out the Malagasy player in the dying seconds of the first quarter. Not too sure what the stoppage is here. In the meantime, let's have a look at some of those stats that we were talking about. Interested to see how many turnovers the Malagasy have. Looks like the time had expired, so there's no need for a line up with the free throw. Or perhaps they're trying to work out if there was any game time left. So looking at the box score, that, like I said, you can find on the official tournament website. Just put in FIBA.basketball/Africa/U18women/2022, and that will take you to where you need to be with all the information and stats, game previews, game reviews from this tournament. So the box score for this game so far shows that the Malagasy have 6 turnovers this quarter, whereas the Egyptian team have 3. Oh, a little bit shaky there at the free throw line. Looks like we're still going to have, it says 6 seconds on the shot clock and 1 minute on the game clock, and I'm not too confident that's correct. There we go. It was literally not even a second. So that is the first quarter of this semi-final for the FIBA Women's Under-18 African Championship between Egypt and host nation Madagascar. Egypt leading 26-21 at the break. I suspect that the Malagasy head coach will be having a chat about the high turnover count that quarter. And possibly the fouls as well, giving Egypt the opportunity to take the lead after such an outstanding start from the Malagasy. Raining 3-pointers, as they say. And while we're here, remember to like this video on YouTube and subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel. It's the best place you're going to be able to see all of these games for free, whether it be the African Championship, the European Championship, and the FIBA Women's World Cup. That's going to be held from September 22 to October 1st here in Sydney, Australia. Hopefully the news has gotten to all of our friends around the world that the greatest of all time, Lauren Jackson, will be returning to play for the Australian Opals at that World Cup. It's surely going to be an iconic moment in basketball history. For all of the basketball fans in the live chat, tell me who some of your favourite players are. It's easy for me, being Australian, harping on about the Australian Opals and the Australian Boomers all the time, but I'd love to know who some of your favourite players are. So give me some tips in the live chat. Here we go, second quarter. Egypt with the first possession. Trying to find El Alfi in the low post. She steps through. Gets her own rebound back. Strong play underneath. Oh, hits the deck and that almost goes in. She's going to have to earn from the free throw line instead. Malagasy are going to have to do a better job staying out of foul trouble. Playing with their hands out, bodies, feet first. To make it hard for the players like El Alfi and Salmon to limit their points and rebounds. Oh, beautiful dish on the left, and that's an easy 2. Excellent court vision. Oh, and the same court vision down the other end for Egypt, and a great finish by El Alfi underneath with 2 defenders. Second line of defense from each team just falling asleep a little bit. High pick and roll. Good defense from the Madagascar so far. Oh, finds that cutter. And is that another foul call for him? Possible. It will be a foul call. Again, just that second line of defense, not watching the play well enough to anticipate some of the cuts coming from the weak side. And in that instance, a backdoor play perhaps. For number 13, Maya Ahmed at the free throw line with a chance to make another 3-point play. Looks like a little bit of stoppage in play. I'm not too sure if it's who they're trying to call who they're calling the foul on, or if it's a timing thing. Not too sure. One shot to come. Great save by Rakutbe, and an easy open layup for the home team. That is just what they needed. Open three, won't take it. Drives instead for the Egyptian team. This time, no. That's the 3-point shot that they want, but that's short. Great hustle on the offensive rebounds by the Egyptian team. With a chance, another chance for an offensive possession. Time's on their side. A strong Euro step. I think it's Rakutbe that's going to be called for a foul. And the home side can't believe it. So the Malagasy, let's have a look at the foul count here. We've got number 8. Already on 3 fouls. We won't expect number 8 to come back for a while. Shamira. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Malagasy players on 2 fouls already. Perhaps prompting this timeout to get some of their defensive rotations organised. Limit this foul trouble. Try and make it a little bit harder for the Egyptian team under the basket. Egypt have done an excellent job so far. Being patient on the offensive end, making sure they find the right shot, and not just taking any shot that presents itself. But the Egyptian team are also very good at getting the ball to their players right under the basket. And shooting a very high percentage from there also. Coming into this game, one of the cool features you can do actually on the official FIBA tournament website is a head-to-head, so that compares the average team stats for each team that are competing in the same game. So you could do Egypt versus Madagascar, and you can see which team has the better stats in points, 2-point percentage, 3-point percentage, turnovers, rebounds, assists, all of that fun, nerdy basketball stuff. Egypt are coming into this game leading all stats except for 3-point percentage. where the Malagasy had the edge. Abraham makes the first. Been very consistent from the free throw line so far this game. Egypt have also improved their free throw percentage this game compared to previous games. And the offensive rebound, and she forces it up. Ooh. And a travel is called. I think the Malagasy were worried that there was going to be another foul called, but managed to force a travel this time instead. Just trying to see what defense Egypt are playing here. Looks like they're really packing it into key. Nice pass over the back. Oh, I think the crowd wanted a travel called, but it wasn't called in their favour this time. Nice dish under the basket to find El Alfie, who's triple teamed. And now a travel this time will be called. Great defensive hustle from the Malagasy. Nice dish underneath. Oh, the crowd were excited, but it was swatted. Denied opportunity by the Egyptian team. Good hustle from the Malagasy, still playing long. A 3-ball attempt from Egypt, that's well short. No one on the defensive rebounds though, got a little bit untidy. Three-on-two situation, the Malagasy got to get this, is way too long. Straight down the left. And El Alfie is there just to clean up the mess. (34-28) in Egypt's favour. Just about to hit the 4-minute mark in this second quarter. It's been so eventful so far. I was expecting a lot more time to have elapsed by now. Beautiful drive. Couldn't quite finish it. And Egypt couldn't get the reply. Much better defensive rebound by Malagasy. And Egypt showing some sound defensive transition, but just putting their hands in at the last minute, so forcing the foul. Have a look at some of the stats so far. Egypt's total rebound count is 18. Madagascar is 15, so not too bad. Only 3 points, only 3 different. It's the foul count for me that stands out. Egypt with 7 this game and Madagascar with 14. And the Malagasy have done an excellent job with their ball security this quarter. They haven't given up a turnover yet. If you remember in the first quarter, they've given up 6, and they haven't given up 1 since, so that's an excellent improvement. Got to get some scores though. Step back 3. Oh, nails it! That gets the crowd going. Turnover, Yana El Alfie. That step back three was much needed. There's only a 2-point deficit now. And a 3-ball for the lead. Yes, it's good! There's the confidence coming back. This is the shooting percentage we saw in the first quarter. Timeout's going to be called. Egypt. Momentum timeout. Before the Malagasy get ahead of themselves. Now they've got the lead back with those 2 big threes. The crowd's loving it. Ah, yep, definitely see some vuvuzelas in there. Bright red one I can see in the middle. And a little, I can see a baby pink one as well. I didn't know they came in that small size. Really special moment for the Malagasy team, being able to play in front of their home crowd. And 2 years ago, the Egyptian team got to experience the same when these under-18 Women Africa Championships were held in Cairo. And Egypt winning the last under-18 African Championship. So winning at home would have been something special as well. Here we go, 5 minutes 10 to play in the second. Egypt 34, Madagascar 35. In the live chat on YouTube, back-to-back threes. Yeah, we want more. I wholeheartedly agree. I want more too. That was exciting. Malagasy needing a defensive stop. Oh, 3-point attempt from the top. It's short. A little bit of a wrestle under the basket. Blocking foul call. Then it's going to be 2 shots. And Malagasy getting a little bit frustrated with all these fouls being called. Understandably so. We've now got... Oh, that foul was called on Shamira, number 8, who we previously mentioned already had 3 fouls in the first quarter. That's her 4th, and we haven't even hit half time. So that's going to take her out of the game for a big chunk. Nice. Oh, gets it to go. Avoids the block. Much better team offense from the Malagasy. Egypt still staying composed. They've still got the 2-point lead. Nice spin move. Comes off the front. There's Salman attempting to get the O-board, but it's stripped. Not a bad attempt on transition in Malagasy. Just a little bit out of control on the left-hand side, but they have a second chance at the baseline inbound. Nice drive and dish for the 2. Manages to find the O-board. Oh, and a nice little dime underneath for the 3. This time it's Egypt with the defensive rebound. They're off to the races. 3-on-3 situation in the trans. Here comes the trail. Can't get the post move to go with a double team. And they'll go for the 2-point. Pushing foul called on the box out underneath. And now we're all tied up. 37 apiece. Great scoring game so far. Both teams, well, the Egyptian team had already been shooting a high 2-point percentage for the tournament thus far. Both teams improving their free throws, but it's been the Malagasy on fire today from the 3-point line. Oh, and that's going to go to Egypt. Nice elbow jumper. No one guarding them. And here comes the Malagasy. No, it's good. Great aggressive move on the right-hand side. Egypt 37, Madagascar 39. Just under 3 minutes to play in the second. And a turnover. Good ball reversal, inside, outside. Oh, nice block from Salmon. Great contest. Foul called or a jump ball? It looks like a foul's been called instead. Egypt now with 3 team fouls. Madagascar with 4. Beautiful first shot is attempt made. Malagasy have definitely been doing some great shooting practice in the last 24 hours. Huge improvement from their quarter-final game yesterday. Rakutbe goes on her own on the left, tries to draw the foul again, doesn't get the roll. Salmon there to clean up the defensive rebound. The crowd is electric out there. 3-ball and attempt, no good. Great hustle on the O-glass by the Egyptian team and the beautiful little putback. No one there to guard Khalifa at all, so she just helped herself. Tough D there for the Egyptian team. Shot clock down to 5. Malagasy have got to find a way to put up a shot. Out of bounds. Great defense from the Egyptian team. Now, I was doing some research online today and came across an article about this under-18 women's Egyptian team. And somewhere in the article they were referenced as the Cleopatras. Now, I'm not too sure if that is just the under-18s team or if it's the Egyptian women's program in general that's known as the nickname the Cleopatras, or if it was just a stitch-up. I don't know. So if there's any Egyptian fans out there that are listening that can please clarify if this team is actually called the Cleopatras, I'd really appreciate it. Salmon underneath, great patience and poise. Beautiful finish with a tough defense under the basket. Putting Egypt up by 1. Here we go, Madagascar with 3. Oh, it just rims out. Egypt looking to push. Final minute of the half now. Shot clock down to 10. Salmon will take a 3 from the top. That's no good. Beautiful offensive rebound. Is that Khalifa again? No, this time it looks like it's Ahmed. I love how aggressive the Egyptian guards are being on the offensive rebounds this quarter. It's making a massive difference for their team. Got to do all the 1%ers, kids. Ten seconds now. Open 3-ball attempt. Salmon with the O-boards. Just couldn't get it to go this time. Egypt really struggling from the 3-point line again this game. Their 3-point percentage for the tournament definitely has been their weakness. But when you've got bigs like Salmon and El Alfie under the basket for the rebounds, I guess that's the kind of the silver lining. Traveling calls. The Malagasy now have the chance to have the final possession of the half. An opportunity to put them in the lead before we go to halftime as well. Great save there. 4-on-5 situation. They're going to take the three instead. Oh, big shot! I love the confidence. Number 13. Anjiantaf. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. The number 13 for the Malagasy. Big three-pointer. And as we said, took their opportunity to take the lead into the second half. So now Egypt are 41. Madagascar 43. Shooting the lights out tonight. My goodness. Huge improvement in the shooting percentage. Making their home crowd proud nonetheless. So my name is Jacinta, commentating all the way from Australia with you tonight. As you can see, the end of the second quarter into halftime, Egypt 41, Madagascar 43. We're going to take a break, and I'll see you on the other side for the second half.
Sampai
Here we go, everyone. I hope you're in for an exciting second half. If you're just joining us, hello. My name is Jacinta, commentating from Australia for you tonight, or today, depending on where you're watching this game, on the FIBA YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Great to have the 2,000 plus of you viewing this game. Certainly an exciting one. The first semi-final of the FIBA Women's Under-18 African Championship between Egypt and host nation Madagascar. As you can see there on the score there, Egypt 41, Madagascar 43. Hitting a big three just before halftime to take the lead. So strap in, because I'm sure this second half is going to be just as exciting. Three-point attempt, Egypt with the step back, no good. As we were saying in the first half, three-pointers aren't Egypt. Oh, here we go, Madagascar going to open the scoring account straight away. Beautiful dish to Rakutbe. She's been really focused this game. She's been quite efficient for the Malagasy. Looking inside to El Alfi, who's already got 16 points, 5 rebounds this game, on track for a 32. And instead, Ridwan finds the basket instead. Apologies, Radwan, not Radwan. Number 9 for Egypt. Fancy footwork on the right-hand side. Before the halftime, I did ask if the Egyptian team was known as the Cleopatras. And someone very kindly in the chat box has informed me they are Egyptian, and they only knew of a senior women's player, Soraya Mohammed, in the senior nationals team, who was given the nickname Cleopatra, but just unsure if the women's program or this particular team is also known as the same. Understandable. I appreciate your piece of trivia, though. Also see someone in the chat box simply just saying Australia, so I'm guessing that's another Aussie that's tuning in. El Alfi decides to take a one-on-one spin move. Met with some strong defense, no good. Eight on the shot clock. Tough shot. El Alfi in transition. She's going to do it all. Beautiful left-hand finish. Egypt sticking to their strengths there of their transition. Egypt actually haven't made a three-pointer this game thus far. So we were talking in the first half about... Oh, very nice lay-in from the Malagasy players. He's trying to check. Number 10. Ruj Susson. $47 apiece in the chat box. What's up, commentator? What's up is this? We have a game on our hands. That's what's up. Hope you can stick around and enjoy this one. This is going to go down to the wire, I think. Nice dish. Great court vision. Couldn't put it... Oh, heavy foul over the back. Salman taking a bump. The Malagasy are doing a really great job of getting to the bucket, but instead of taking on 2 or 3 defenders and throwing up a low percentage shot, they're ready to dish it to the open man in the right receiver spot. It's definitely been a positive trait of theirs, a very important strategy that they're using today. Should just be a basic fundamental of basketball, as I'm sure a lot of you fans out there watching would know. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Malagasy's got to try and create something. They find the open man, not the best pass to put a shooter in a good position. Gets to the rack nonetheless. Salman couldn't get a hands on it, but it's going to be Egypt ball anyway. Wide open three at the top. Will this be their first 3-point ball for the game? Looked like they had to rely on their centre, El Alfie or Salmon from the top. I just want to check the play-by-play there. It was El Alfie doing it inside and outside. And she's on the run again, but couldn't get it this time. Someone has been very kind in our chat box recommending that, so for the fans out there watching, I'm not sure if you're aware, sometimes some of the players' names can be a little bit tricky to pronounce and master in the short time I have to prepare for some of these games. The Malagasy team, you've probably heard me mispronounce the players' names already, but someone has very kindly recommended I try and use their first names instead, and has provided me some of the players' first names, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. Definitely will make commentating hopefully a little bit easier. Oh, wide under the basket, and one for Salmon. Perfect execution of their baseline play. The Malagasy can't believe it. They're definitely feeling the frustration of some of their fouls being called this game, which is understandable. The team foul count as it stands at this period of the game, Egypt with 9 team fouls, Madagascar with 16, so it's quite a difference. It definitely makes an influence on the game. Lots of activity in the crowd, as you can hear in the background. Must be a great atmosphere if you're there in the arena. So it looks like we might have some difficulty with the visual. Looks like Madagascar. I'm going to use the FIBA official tournament website, fiba.basketball/Africa/U18 women. They've got the live stats up on the website. As it stands, Egypt is 56, Madagascar is now 50 with 4 minutes 47 to play. Hopefully we can get this visual sorted out in the meantime. I highly recommend, while you have the time, head to that website, fiba.basketball/Africa/U18 women/2022, where you can find the live box scores and the live play-by-play uploaded. Now 4 minutes 30 to play according to the box score. Egypt 58, Madagascar 56. Hang in there on YouTube. Hopefully the visual will come back soon. The game clock now at 3 minutes 41. I can tell you that the quarter score so far, Egypt has scored 17 this quarter to Madagascar's 9. Game clock now down to 3 minutes 38. Scores are still locked. Egypt 58, Madagascar 52. Looks like there was a stoppage in play with some substitutions happening for the Egyptian team as well. And the game clock on the box score has just changed to 3 minutes 11 to play in the third quarter. I don't know about you, but I feel like this third quarter has gone a lot quicker than the second. Perhaps there's been less stoppages and fouls, etc. So that always makes the time feel like it's going a little bit faster. Egypt 58, Madagascar 52, 3 minutes 10 to play in the third quarter. And so just bear with us, everyone that's streaming on YouTube. I think we're just having some technical difficulties on the ground. So apologies that there's no visual input at the moment. But I'm just trying to go off the box score. Oh, and the coach from Egypt got a technical foul at 3 minutes 10 in the quarter. Would have been interesting to see how that transpired. So a technical foul against the Egyptian team will result in the one free throw. And it looks like the free throw has been made by the Malagasy player, Christina, number 2. And now the score stands as Egypt 58 and Madagascar 53. After that free throw was made from the Egyptian coach receiving a technical foul. So Madagascar has given another turnover after their possession from the technical foul, and Egypt have gone to score. So Egypt are now 60 points to Madagascar's 53 with 2 minutes 51 to play in the third. So again, apologies for no visual on the live stream if you're watching on YouTube. I'm following the live box score and play-by-play on the official FIBA website for the tournament. And as it stands at the moment, it's 2 minutes 25 to play in the third quarter. Egypt are on 60 points and Madagascar is on 53. Quick stoppage in play. Madagascar had a couple of subs. And they've scored another point. So it's a 10-point difference. There must have been free throws. It was a 2-point jump shot made. So there were in the meantime, there were free throws, and that was made 1 of 2. The score is now 63 to 53 in Egypt's favor with 2 minutes to play. It looks like Egypt in the meantime had scored 1 out of 2 free throws and a field goal with a 10-point difference. And a minute 47 to play. Egypt are now up 66-53. After Ibrahim hit a three-pointer. So now Egypt are well on their way to a 13-point lead. But now it looks like that Malagasy have replied with a 2-point play. With a minute 13 to go. And then Egypt turned around with a 2-pointer. Looks like we might have some feedback from what I can see. 55 seconds. My feed's back. Or hopefully your feed is back as well. Last 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Egypt are leading 68-55. Egypt have the possession at the moment with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Radwan tries as a fancy layup, but it goes straight off the backboard. So Malagasy have a chance to have one of the last possessions. They're going to take a 3-point attempt. Oh, and it just rims out, but it was on target. Salman from Egypt doing a great job with the defensive rebound. Beautiful pass, FIBA to El Alfi. That's the way to end the third quarter. PG duties, Habiba. Mariam Habiba, number 5. Sent it all the way to El Alfi under the basket. So as at the third quarter break, like I said, that third quarter just flew by. I don't know how you guys felt there at home. But now Egypt have got a healthy 15-point lead over Madagascar, 70 points to 55. Let's take a quick check at the box score after we had that delay in our visual. Again, apologies for the delay in the visual. Thank you for sticking by us, everyone watching online at home. And thank you for participating in the live chat as well, keeping everyone updated with scores, etc. as much as possible. Remember, you can head to the official FIBA website for this tournament, where you can find the live stats and box score and the live play-by-play as well. So just having a look at some of the stats before we start this fourth quarter. Yana El Alfi, number 8 from the Egyptian team with 27 points and 7 rebounds already. We said at halftime that she was on track for 32, and she looks like she's well on her way. She might even exceed 32 points. Now El Alfi is a contender for the tournament MVP. She's certainly showing us why. Yana Salman, number 00, with 13 points and 9 rebounds. And for Malagasy, number 2, Christina, 22 points, 6 rebounds. She is on fire today, including 50% from the 3-point line. She's backed up by number 10, Marion, with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. All right, we're just about to kick off the fourth and final quarter of this game. So far, it has been an outstanding performance from both teams. Egypt just getting a little bit ahead in that third quarter. Strong catch, three-point attempt from Egypt. That's short. Nice offensive rebound from El Alfi, and she's fouled. Fouls have been the curse of this Madagascar team all game. It's great to see so many fans for the Egyptian team in our live chat tonight. Egypt, 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 love you from Lebanon. Really great to see so many fans supporting female basketball as well from everywhere around the world. You could have been anywhere and you chose to be with us, so we greatly appreciate it. Now looking at that third quarter, Egypt outscored Madagascar 29-14. So the Malagasy have some work to do. Hopefully they can bring back that three-point prowess, but that is not going to help. Unnecessary turnovers. Great backup by Nabiba. Radwan tries her hand again. Farida, number 9, Farida Radwan from Egypt. She has been showing some gymnastics on her drives tonight. Putting her body in all different positions to either get a great shot or to draw a foul. Hopefully there's still some fans of Madagascar in our live chat as well, seeing lots of Egyptian fans pop up. Have we still got some of our Malagasy fans in there? Show us your flag in the chat box and let us know. And here come the Malagasy. That's much better aggression from them and drawing the foul. That's more like it. This is the team that we saw in that first quarter. Being really aggressive, getting to the rack. But also some sharp shooting from the three-point line. Definitely what they need this quarter to get back in this game. The Malagasy are shooting 50% from the three-point line, which is outstanding, especially in these semi-final circumstances. And they're starting to miss more free throws that they were making in the first half, which is not the ideal time to do that. Madagascar all day, that's more like it. We've still got some Malagasy fans in the chat. Oh, and one, Salman! The Egyptian bigs are still getting it done for this team. Number 00, Yana Salman now up to 16 points, 9 rebounds for the game. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for the Malagasy. Nice step back, just past the free throw line. It's short, not too sure if an Egyptian defender got a hand to that. Transition bucket finding El Alfi. She finds a way through 2 defenders and is fouled. Oh, and the second one just rings out. Good stop by Malagasy, who are 22 team fouls for the game to Egypt's 11. Definitely a sore point for them this game. 3-point attempt, not this time. 8 seconds, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Someone's got to put it up. That looks good. It looks good from where I was, unfortunately, but it just hit the side of the rim. No Alfie there on screen, just having a quick chat with the ref. Oh, and a fumble. Here comes FIBA looking for Alfie over the defense on transition, but she couldn't hold on to it. Great court vision, Mariam FIBA. Nice cut to the basket. That's short. The Malagasy looking a little bit disorganised and out of sorts in the half. We've got to try and find the courage in the next 7 minutes 41 to chip away at this 18-point lead. We definitely know what they're capable of now, so I wouldn't count them out just yet. 3-point attempt, El Alfie. It's good! El Alfie, the centre, has actually been the most consistent 3-point shooter for the Egyptian team this game. She's now on 29 points, 2 from 3 from the 3-point line. Long three. Oh my goodness, what a reply! Number 10, Mariam. That was a deep three from Mariam. And one. Wow. Egypt have done an outstanding job this game, not only getting to the rack, but being able to finish under pressure, put themselves in a position to make a 3-point play. That's what's up, number 10. I totally agree with the Malagasy fan in the live chat. That is what is up. We need some more of them. Can we place an order? Oh! Is she going to go again? No. Well, this time? No, that was long, unfortunately. Not a bad attempt, though, if you're wide open. You've got to shoot it while you're open. Salman at the top. Finding Ibrahim. He struggles against some good Malagasy defense, but it's going to stay with Egypt. And Yana El Alfie, I correct the stats, is 32 points, 10 rebounds. So she made that 32 that we were predicting at halftime, that she was on track for at halftime. So someone in the live chat says that number 8, the Malagasy number 8 player is out of the game. Hopefully we'll see them return. I know that they're on 4 fouls. And one again! Wow, this Egyptian team are totally synchronized. Really nice assist to find El Alfie. Another 3-point play attempt. But yes, number 8 for Madagascar was on 4 fouls halfway through the second quarter, so that's probably why you haven't seen them back on court for a little while. Hopefully they'll make a return. Oh, still struggling from the free throw line, this Egyptian team. Three-point attempt, rims out again. Number 5, Mariam to inbound, bring up the ball as on the point guard duties for Egypt. She'll take a three-point attempt. No good. Malagasy come up with a defensive rebound. Need to push on transition if they want to chip away at this score. Might be good if they can start making some layups, but the Egyptian defense is just too good. Forcing another out of bounds. We've got a timeout called here. You know, please be aware anything that you do put in the YouTube live chat is open for the public to read, including myself. My name is Jacinta. I am commentating for you tonight. Well, today, considering where you are. Where I am, it's tonight. This is the first semi-final game we have today for the FIBA Under-18 Women African Championships. Egypt versus Madagascar. We've got 5 minutes 5 left to go in this game, and Egypt are leading 84-60. And we've also got a second semi-final coming up pretty soon after this match is between Mali and Angola. Now, Mali known to be one of the very dominant teams in the African Championship, so I highly recommend sticking around for that game too. Oh, nice look inside again. Mariam, number 5, tries to find Salma, but she couldn't find the ring at all, going way over the backboard. Good contest. Whoop. There we go. I think everyone was just getting a little bit ahead of themselves. And it's all just in the spirit of the game. So for our friend in the chat box worried about number 8 for the Malagasy, she is back on the court. Hopefully we'll get to see for the whole last 5 minutes. Nice take on the right. Can we make it an end one? No, not this time. So number 10, Mariam, is going to take 2 shots instead. Makes the first. I like how Mariam has been aggressive this game. Between her and number 2, Christina, they're definitely leading by example. Oh, another great transition find from number 5. Also Mariam. She's really showcasing her point guard skills this game. Definitely helps her when she's got teammates in the right spot up the court to pass to. Egypt playing to their strengths with their transition. And looking to their bigs inside all game. Big numbers from number 00, Yana Salman, and number 8, Yana El-Alfi. And number 5, Mariam, has 5 assists, and I'm really not surprised to see that stat. Khalifa, not this time. Sorry, El Shami. with that layup attempt. Oh, Malagasy really needed that three, but that was an air ball. Perhaps losing a little bit of gusto in the stretch of this game. Oh, wow, tough basket made with the bump. Hopefully this can get the Malagasy going. There's still plenty of game time to chip away at this lead. It's 23 points, I know is a big ask. Now it's going to be 25. Another turnover. Here we go. Egypt on the transition again. Too easy. It looks like the Malagasy haven't got much to answer at the moment. Marion goes herself. A beautiful shot underneath. Right underneath the basket. Manages to nail it. It looks like the Malagasy are trying everything they possibly can. For this point of the game, it looks like their scoring opportunities are starting to dry up. Another great pass by Mariam. She's on fire. I wonder if that's going to count as another assist, because that would be her sixth. It looks like Christine is walking to the bench. On screen there, number 2 for Madagascar. I think the coach has subbed 5 for 5, so he's going to let the bench play the last minute 41 of this game. As we see Dawia at the line for 2. Rula Dawia seeing some of her first minutes this game. Hello from Malaysia in the live chat box. Good to have you with us here. Three ball, Malagasy need this, but it's not good. Not going to drop. Going for some scraps. Manages to get it back. Shot clock still at 10. No reset. Elbow jumper instead. Oh, that's way off. Deep 3 from Mariam. That's so good. Why not, hey? You're up by 30 points. Why not? In the last minute to go, Egypt leading 93-63. Certainly not the scoreline we were expecting based on the first half, but Egypt were just way too strong in the third quarter and just ran away with it. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Very nice last three-pointer for Madagascar. Hello to people in the chat box from Turkey. Thanks for joining us as well. You can also see we've got some of our regular viewers popping up in the chat. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to FIBA's YouTube channel. Best way to keep up to date with all of the upcoming FIBA tournaments, and you guys are basketball fans, you know how much content there is to take in at the moment. Because not only do we have these FIBA Women's Under-18 African Championships, there's also the African Men Championships, there's some European Championships being played at the moment, all in preparation for the Under-19 World Cup that's going to be held in Spain next year. So the best way is subscribe to FIBA's YouTube channel, and if there's any upcoming live streams that you fancy watching, click the notifications and you'll be reminded about the game just before it's played. Oh, nice pass. Just found the defense sleeping under the basket. No ball and basket vision at all. Good to see some proud Malagasy fans still in the chat, and I agree, they did make the threes rain today. Their shooting today was, I mean, I only saw their game yesterday and today, but compared to yesterday, Malagasy shooting was far better than yesterday. They've obviously done some hard work in the last 24 hours to improve their percentage. But Egypt just far too strong. I mean, their organisation, their floor spacing, the way that they play to their strengths of their bigs and their transition game, really exceptional to watch. Some outstanding stats. Yana Salman, number 00 for Egypt, with 18 points and 11 rebounds. And the MVP contender, Yana El Alfi, number 8 for Egypt, 34 points, 10 rebounds. And for Madagascar, it was all number 2, Christina, 22 points, 8 rebounds, but unfortunately she did foul out in the end. Malagasy team really in foul trouble a lot this game. 25 fouls to Egypt's 12 all game. Also, turnovers weren't too bad, with 14 for Madagascar and 12 for Egypt. Much better turnover numbers this game from each team than we saw yesterday as well. So the Malagasy having 6 turnovers in this first quarter this game. So it was great to see that they had reined it in. Some celebrations there from the Egyptian team. Loving the fact that they're about to make the grand final. And the celebrations have already begun. I think they were just holding on to that fire on the siren to go. Beautiful scenes there. The Egyptian team celebrating. They've just earned their spot in the grand final of this under-18 Women's African Championship, a place that this team is familiar with, having won the title a couple of times in the past. Egypt are actually the defending champions of this under-18 African Championship, having won the title 2 years ago in Cairo. So they'll be looking to win their first title outside of Egypt when they play the winner of Mali and Angola. So Mali and Angola is the second semi-final that you'll see today, and they are coming up next. Fans of Afro basketball know that Mali are also a dominant team in the African Championship. And there you can see in the middle of the court, the Malagasy team getting together. They're going to be playing for bronze in 2 days' time against the loser of the Mali-Angola game that's going to be on very, very shortly. And for them to play in front of such an outstanding home crowd and the chance to have a bronze medal in front of their home crowd, I mean, they should still be very, very proud of themselves. So thank you again to everyone in the live chat. Please stick around for the next game. Mali and Angola is going to start very shortly. I think in approximately 35 minutes. You can also find it here on the FIBA YouTube channel. So my name is Jacinta, commentating all the way from Australia. I'll be with you for the next game as well, so stick around. And thank you to everyone that was watching and in our chat box today. Much appreciated. Great to interact with so many fans from around the world. So until the next game, enjoy yourself, get a drink, grab a snack, and I'll see you soon.